Who's this?
We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are.
Lightning, fire, destruction, and chaos.
My brother, Eamon.
I knew it. Someone was leading her, but something. Welcome back to Blake Manor on our third session investigating the disappearance of Evelyn Dean. And here we are, where we left it, inside Evelyn Dean's room. And let's investigate it now. Nothing on the wardrobe. Nothing under the rug. Ooh, a wanted poster for Miss Barbosa. It looks as though she's wanted for arson in her homeland. She set fire to some prison cards earlier this year. Arson. I did not realize just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire there is not much difference. Hypothesis unlocked in Miss Barbosa. Let's take a look at that. And we can think. Inés Barbosa's goal is to start a new life in her father's homeland now that her old life has gone up in flames.
Miss Barbosa came here to outrun her criminal records and start a new life in her father's homeland. I should find and confront her about this.
You like my mug? Nothing here. Come on. The sheets are loose, as if the person making the bed was distracted or unskilled. Anything under? A bottle of turpentine. What's that doing under here? There is something painted under there, but I can't make it out. Scuff marks by the bed's legs. It looks like it's been recently moved. And I push. Oh yeah. Done already. Markings. What's this? Some kind of markings painted onto the floor. I've seen this before. This symbol was in my dream on the stone at the end. Though it is deformed here, a new shape seems to have been left by the deformation. No, another one of these. Well, it has to be. Someone tried to clean the symbol, Stigl. And then they hid the door.
That sigil. It unlocks some kind of memory. Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
Interesting. It looks like somebody made an attempt to shift their markings. Yeah. I think here. Fireplace. Another sigil here. What's this? Looks like some sort of figure made from sticks and twine. And is that horsehair? Why would this be here? It's been cleaned since its last use. Chimney charm is what that was. Dressing table? Nothing. Nothing here. Is that all? Oh! Detective vision to the rescue. Floorboards, look. There is a loose floorboard here. Is there something under it? It's a note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. There is something else too. A piece of paper stained with what exactly? What in God's name brought Miss Dean here in the first place? New mystery, Miss Dean's attendance. Another pattern, but what on earth am I supposed to draw this time? Okay, yeah. I don't think I can. I don't know what to do on this one. What brought Dean to Blake Manor in the first place is the new mystery. Nothing else? Nothing in this? No. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can get to the garden and follow those notes. Who's this?
Oh, well.
Mr. O'Meara.
Hello there. I don't believe... Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn. Miss Dean's room.
Oh, he calls her by her first name. He must have been well acquainted with her.
It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
Claim room change. Claim to be her friend. Or tell him the truth. Who are you, Mr. O'Meara? Should I lie to you? I'm afraid of lying. That could be easily found out. I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm going to say I'm her friend.
I thought Miss Dean might have left me a note. No luck, though.
I was right. That is her room. But what do you mean, left you a letter? Has she gone?
Ow.
The staff told me she left late Tuesday night.
You're a friend, are you? I don't recognize your face. But Evelyn has friends everywhere, I suppose.
If you're just an acquaintance, tell him you're a friend. I'm going to go with just acquaintance.
Not
Maybe
really.
easier to lie
More
that
like an
way.
acquaintance. I was just expecting a letter from her. But, yeah, it's not important.
Oh, I see. Do you happen to know why she left?
I didn't hear any word from her about it. Why do you ask?
I saw Miss Dean late on Tuesday night. I tried to speak with her, but she didn't seem to be herself. She had spent some significant time at the bar, I assumed. She went towards the East Tower behind you. I did go after her to see if she was all right, but... Well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this blasted stick. Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman, so...
That's a little strange.
I suppose She was fine if she had her wits about her to leave.
She gets up to all sorts of things. Just another one of her escapades.
Not sure why some phrases are not spoken.
I suppose she was fine. But if I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Can I analyze you now? No, you're gone. So, Miss Dean was wandering the grounds in a daze just prior to her disappearance. But what does this all mean? What can I do? I can create a hypothesis on Miss Dean's bedroom, I can confront Inés Barbosa, and I can act on Olivia Darcy. Miss Dean's bedroom. Yeah, I should be able to do this. Miss Dean was seen wandering the southeast corridor, which is where we are, in a daze caused by the ghosts. The sigil under her bed. Yeah. I guess. Yes.
It seems Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor, brought on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
Well, they use magic.
It seems as though the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be.
It's a pity that the whole world is full of people saying they can use magic right now.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Now that you have gathered some key facts, it is time to start cross-examining to figure out who the culprit is. You should now investigate the mystery titled The Culprit. Culprit facts are on the left, character facts are on the right. Use these to eliminate any characters who don't match what you know about the culprit. You can eliminate characters throughout the investigation. Eliminations are not permanent. So, they are able to write. The only one I think can't write is Tom Harrowfin. He said he can write. Let's say for now he's eliminated. They used magic in the kidnapping. I know for a fact that Hazel Hedrickson is a magical void, so she is eliminated. Do we know anything else from any of these guys? She's here and their fake credentials cannot use magic, Olivia Darcy, but she's also not guilty. I think that's everyone. Okay, so should I go speak with Inés Barbosa? What's coming now at 11? There is a talk about this history of Blake Manor on the drawing room. Yes, I think I want to attend that. Then, after that is done, I may go and search for the garden. For now, I'm going to see where is Olivia Barbosa. She's still on the atrium. Okay, so let's go to the atrium.
More questions?
Front. Your goal is to start a new life in your father's homeland now that your old life has gone up in flames.
Well, yes, that's about it. And I think that appears to be going well for me. Still, I have learned much about the summoning of ghosts. And I have my father's name now. Do you think I could see him somehow?
I must learn the name of Miss Barbosa's father. Is there a way for her to see her dead father's face? So I have to exorcise a ghost and I have to summon a different ghost. Additional 1 actions on the mind map. Where? Follow the trail through the manor. I should follow the trail of knocked over furnishings through the manor and see where they lead me. There are signs of a trail was left through Blake Manor. Oh, I didn't see that. That's going to be the knocked over chair I saw, which was just weird. Oh yes, look, the plinth is slightly out. It looks like something pushed the plinth out of place. Did Miss Dean pass this way? The painting is off center. A knocked plant. Did Miss Dean pass this way? East Tower. Painting is off balance. Miss Dean, perhaps? Anything more here? Or did she just go to the ground floor? I think that's where the chair was, right? Painting of a stag, it is set askew. If this was caused by Miss Dean, it would suggest she didn't go through the stables. Painting of a stag, it is set askew. Didn't go through the atrium. Chair. This chair has been knocked off balance. Could Miss Dean have bumped into it on her route? A painting of a ladybird. Its frame is hanging askew. Did Miss Dean come this way? Where am I? Walled garden. Mr. O'Meara, I want to analyze you. I want to analyze everyone. Distracted looking eyes. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. Well, we are not in a room right now. Well dressed, expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know it or not. Powder stain. There are traces of a white substance around his pocket. Walks leaning on a cane. He's leaning on that cane for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. Don't have time to... I may have time to talk to you at least a bit.
You again?
What do I want? Dreams. Are you having the dreams? I could swear this place is giving me the strangest dreams. Really? I haven't noticed anything like that. I don't think so, anyway. What's a strange dream when your dreams are always strange? But I can see how this place could inspire them. It's just that something doesn't feel quite right here. Maybe I'm just hungover. Well, sorry.
I'll be off, Mr. O.
Don't let me keep you.
I need to go to the drawing room. Also, I'm going to try to keep these sessions around 1 hour or hour and a half at most. Lloyd is here. I also wanted to speak with him, I think. The ballroom is closed, locked. Garden. Side gate. The Blake private residence is not used. So I just lost 1 minute for no reason. Drawing room, drawing room, drawing room.
Welcome, all of you, to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652.
31 minutes. Yeah, well,
My
I think I want
ancestor,
to.
Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s. Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe. They did not pay off. And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course. You, sir, a question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true, what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away 2 young lovers for angering him, set across from one another so they could hear each other's final days. That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done that matched the timing.
How much do you give me?
It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era. Over the years, some staff, and yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor, but given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers, though I can't recall which.
Thank you, Marquis. Any more tragic deaths to share?
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy. I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay, let us conclude then. Thank you all for your time. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Well, that has been a waste of time. He didn't say anything I didn't know already. Lot of guests. Should I take advantage of this to analyze some people? Yeah, let's do that. Mr. Scarrett. Mysterious crest on necktie. He's wearing a crest pinned to his necktie, but I don't recognize it. Cigar stains. There is a strong smell of cigars on the man's breath, and his mustache is stained with them. Ornamental cane. He's not leaning on it. It's just for show. Is it a matter of fashion, or does he have it for some other reason?
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk. Still, we're safe enough from it in here. Where are my manners? I'm Michael Scarrett, over from London. And you mark my words, young man, that's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Declan Ward, the pleasure is mine.
What's that crest? May I ask what the crest on your necktie represents? Aha! I would love to, Mr. Ward, but that would rather defeat its purpose. I'm afraid I must leave you in the dark. All these people openly wearing what I assume is another secret society symbol. Strange dreams. Are you having dreams, Mr. Scarrett? The strangest thing is that I can walk properly in them. Ha ha ha. But yes, I do dream that I am walking these passageways, seeking, well, what I am seeking doesn't matter to you. But there are doors, magical doors. I cannot figure out how to pass them, so I am trapped until I wake, which feels as if it takes time I do not have. I am sure now that there is a shared dream being experienced here. But what is it trying to convey, and how can I find out? If only there were a way I could revisit and explore the dream itself. Hunting's timetable. The Grand Seance. What do you make of this whole seance business? It's a remarkable idea, isn't it? Not just to commune indirectly with a ghost, as many have, but to compel it to answer directly itself. Think of what we could learn. All questions about the afterlife answered. Of course, they'd get further, no doubt, with a willing participant, but it all depends on what spirits are in the area when the ritual happens. I'm sure there is no end to the things fettered to this place after all. Do you know what is this device? Ah, yes, a spirit gauge, I think. Monitors the amount of spectral activity in the area. More ghosts, better seance. Is that right? And I may as well ask you about... Do you know Miss Evelyn Dean? Know her? Yes, I know her. Our paths have become intertwined, Mr. Ward. I shouldn't say another word on the matter. I've already said too much. Oh. Anything else I want to discuss with you? No, I think that's fine.
Good day, Mr. Scarrett.
Good day.
Who are you? Spirit camera. Dr. Callaghan. Celtic cross typing, a cross in the Celtic style, a sign of his faith mingled with one of his heritage. Raw hands, his hands are red raw, with a subtle but unmistakable smell of a modern doctor's office. Turpentine, perhaps.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr...
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science. And this weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
Raw hands. Forgive me for asking, but are your hands okay? Oh, yes, they are. I work with chemicals, carbolic acid to sterilize wounds, and various others to develop pictures. It has left my hands looking worse for wear, though. Spirit camera. I've seen one of these before at a fair. A camera, I believe? A good eye, Mr. Ward, and only partially wrong. It is a camera, yes, but one modified to work as a spirit camera. Well, I modified it to work better as one. Any camera in the right circumstances can capture a spirit, of course. But my lens filters the image through complex geometry made of peridot, selenite, black tourmaline, labradorite, lapis lazuli, and clear quartz stones to both bring out the spirit and protect against it. I thought, what better place to really put this device to the test than here? These halls, and dare I say, the people here, are likely crawling with spirits. I've even set up a dark room in my quarters so I can quickly develop images. This way people can take away a copy should they wish. Would you care for a picture? See who or what haunts you? Aha! 15 minutes. Okay, yes.
Now, are you ready? Comfortable?
Yes, I think I am.
Then sit still and look at the camera. And we're done. It'll take me a few minutes to develop it.
Please, Doctor. If you mean to make a fool of me, you have gone too far.
This is no prank. Whoever that spirit is...
Eamon. My brother. Eamon.
Eamon is with you, in a way. I should be clear. You are Catholic, yes? This is not to say that your brother isn't in heaven. Perhaps a way to explain it is to think of him as a guardian angel. But in truth, we don't know. Look there, at Miss MacLeod. No spirits. It's not that there is no loss in her life. So why? Nobody has been able to really explain things like this. That is why this event and Miss Mantovani's promises draw so many.
Here, take a copy, and with it take solace that your brother is watching over you. Thank you, Doctor, this means a lot to me. I can see why you champion these newer ways. Dr. Callaghan doesn't seem concerned that Eamon is washing over me. Is he washing over me, or is he haunting me? Would Dr. Callaghan be so sure Eamon was a guardian angel if he knew what had happened? Which we don't know. Noon. Mary?
Mary? As in Mary Blake?
Ah, that one. Yes, possibly. The clothing and hairstyle matches the era, certainly.
Have you shown the Marquess?
No. I have considered it and felt it was more ethical to wait until after the seance. I don't want to set him up for failure, hoping she might show up. Maybe afterwards, but we'll see.
To look at all of this. This image of Mr. O'Meara did not come out so well. Miss MacLeod, I can see she's not shadowed by anything here. She looks a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. This must be the church at the back of the grounds. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted than in the other picture I have, I wonder why. But this confirms for me that the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me then, or was it taken from his room? Assuming I won't be able to look through your things while you're here.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
Did you recognize this picture? Of course I do. I took it. Maybe a week ago? Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. Father's ghost.
Miss Barbosa is after a photograph of her late father. Do you know how I might be able to get something like that?
You're looking for spirit photography there. And it just so happens, I might well be able to help you. I will need her father's name to summon him for the photograph.
I have it already. His name was Seamus Shea O'Connor.
How do we know the name of his father?
Seamus O'Connor? All right then. Why don't we find Miss Barbosa and go get set up?
I feel like I actually didn't find his name. Might be a small bug in this.
Now, you need to hold still. Very still, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Water. Ah, yes. The developing liquid.
I think it turned out quite well. How do you like it?
I love it.
It's generally understood that the clearer an image one attains, and the closer the spirit is to the subject, the more present they are. Which is to say, your father seems to be watching over you.
Oh, thank you for this. Really.
You're most welcome, Miss Barbosa. Sincerely. I'll develop another copy for you, just in case something happens to the first one.
You don't have to do that.
Nonsense. It's no trouble. I'll get it to you just as soon as I'm able. Your father's name, I take it he was Irish?
He was. That's how I came to be here.
And how do you find it now you're here?
It would be hard to explain how much this magic house has done for me this day. And now that I have this image, I feel no desire to attend this seance.
Good.
What a strange relief that gives me.
I wonder if I have gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. I don't think I know anything new. Act on Olivia Darcy. Olivia Darcy, what was she waiting for? Miss Darcy came to the event planning to take revenge of Miss Dean. If I can resolve the haunting, I have no reason to harm Miss Dean. Yes, I need the exorcism. Find something of Mr. Darcy's. He was cheating on his wife. I suspect I won't find anything here. With his mistress, though, I didn't find anything of Mr. Darcy on Evelyn Dean's room. Room 15, wait 1 second. What if I can now go to the luggage room? There may be something in room 15.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
Mr. Coventry. Stained hands. His hands are stained with something, but I cannot tell what. Turpentine, maybe? Dusty clothes. Either he's recently been moving around in all the spaces, or he has not cleaned his suit in a while.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweller from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first séance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Your hands, sir. They are stained. Oh, so they are. My apologies. I must admit I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. I don't want to keep
And to you.
losing time. I keep getting sidetracked on the sidetrack. I need to focus on an objective. Go to it. It's interesting how I don't know where everyone is. I don't get magical knowledge of where people are. Room 15, where is it? 15. Can't. can't do anything with this. $46. Locked, of course, but there's something about the pattern on that lid. Those dots, they're not unlike the symbols from my dream. But then, how would they be connected? What's this? I do have the... yeah, I have the screwdriver. Let's see what's hiding behind this. Invitation.
It's a letter. Crumpled but readable. To Miss Evelyn Dean. We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are. Why does magic come so easily to you? Yet you struggle with reaching your full potential. I know you've been asking this for a long time, and I have the answers. There's a seance being held on October 31st at Blake Manor in Connemara. Believe me when I say it will change your life forever. There you can unlock your true potential. Your true destiny. Power is for the deserving, Evelyn. Do you deserve it? It isn't signed.
Why is that here? Okay, I need to go to the garden.
Hello again, sir. Need something?
You're right, Mr. Doyle. You're shaken. Don't mind it. I just need... Maybe I'll go see the doctor later. Maybe he'd give me a little pick me up. Evelyn Dean. Have you met Miss Dean? Evelyn, Miss Dean, right? We talked a bit. She doesn't seem too uptight to hobnob with the working man, you know? Or she didn't at the time. Haven't seen her lately. Maybe she's avoiding me? I keep meaning to just ask her, but what room was she in? That doesn't matter. She'll talk to me if she wants to. Is she a regular guest to the manor? I wish. Don't get many women like her around, like her around these parts. No, this was her first time visiting. Okay, I cannot spend more time with you right now. But I think this guy is probably a drug addict. And the doctor, the white powder, is cocaine and he is a dealer.
Hold on. I can't think. I see... I've got you. Is it a vision? It's not... Nothing. I can't see any... It's like it wants me to see something, but I can't. Whatever it is. Should I be concerned? But there is no portent to be concerned about. Which is, I have no idea, actually. Well, but I meant, should I be concerned about you, sweetheart? Are you alright? I don't feel bad. I feel strange. Why can't I see like usual?
Ivy.
I know I said I don't want to spend more time, but quick analysis. Watchful expression. She has an acute gaze, no doubt watching events quite carefully. Morning cameo. And yet, an ivory cameo depicting a man's silhouette. It's in memory of someone, but who? I mean, I need to introduce myself to everyone.
Who might you be?
My name's Declan Ward. Miss,
The man from this morning. The man from room number 4. I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
Mrs. Lau. A pleasure. Another seance attendee?
Indirectly only. I am Miss MacLeod's chaperone. The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her and her alone.
Okay, so I need to make MacLeod no attend, and then Lau will not attend either. I don't think I need to ask you anything in particular. You said you're Miss MacLeod's chaperone, yes? She needed someone to accompany her for this event, and I wanted to see Ireland. That, and she's my closest friend. I had little reason to turn her down. I've no skill like Ivy does, but I am interested in being here. Wait, second sight. Your companion mentioned something called second sight. Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds outlandish, Mr. Ward, but she is genuine. Somehow, Ivy gains visions of the future, or knowledge she shouldn't know. I don't know how, I wish I did. That's how I met her, you know. She pulled me aside at a party to give me a warning, a total stranger to her though I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I had been more open, if I had listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no question about her ability. She was there while I mourned him, and in time we became friends. He mentioned it has weakened since coming here. Strangely enough, yes, I might have expected the opposite.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
White heather hairpin, a collection of small dried white flowers in her hair. Innocent bearing. She presents herself more like a child than an adult.
I don't believe we know each other, do we? Have you just arrived?
Only recently. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And are you, Mr. Ward? Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter. Oh, and now I've forgotten to say my name. Ivy MacLeod. I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second sight, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore.
I think my camera is really struggling to keep up.
I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
Well, I don't have time, sorry.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
I'm glad to be outside again. That house? The air is heavy in there.
Likely the spirits.
Yes, I know. I'm not used to being near so many.
Well, it is the sort of place where they would be common.
They are more than common here. What has happened in this house?
I suspect the same thing that happens everywhere people have power and no consequences.
See? In that way, this place does feel like home.
Hello again, my...
I still haven't found anything. That's unusual to do, if I might ask about it. This is Maman Brigitte's baby, her mark. Consider it a devotional symbol. I'm an Aungen of hers, a priest as such. She's our Loa of life and death. I suppose your analogy to a Loa would be saint. She is born of your pagan goddess Brigitte. Her believers took her with them when they fled to America. I guess the journey changed her, for want of a better way to explain it. I don't have...
Not at all, Mr. Wu.
Anything more to tell you. Now, the garden. Follow the treasure map here. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction. Then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions. Autumn. What does autumn mean? The statue depicts a young woman carrying a harvest of grapes. Of the set, she seems to represent autumn. Oh, that's it.
I should close the mystery of the trail through the manor. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Oh, this is telling me I shouldn't be here yet. You see, that's not great. The trail led me here. Why do I need to do anything else? I guess I missed something in the trail. This one, and this one, and that one. Went to the tower. Did this one. Nothing down here. And I still cannot go to the basement. So she must have gone this way. Nothing there. Taking a look at this one. Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquis of Doon. Beatrix Blake. A bit weird that...
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
Oh.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
Oh.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it and clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess' guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Very interesting. Many doors require a key to open. Keys can be found by exploring. Where to explore is guided by the node you just took. I close it, I have that one. Northeast corridor key is one of the unassigned rooms. I need to find that one. Basement storm. Northwest corridor still securely locked away in the stable safe. I knew it. I knew those angels were gonna move. Lady Blake. Jonathan Blake. Private residence. Ah, there is a handprint this much along this plaque. Another clue. Some torn material, thick cotton with some signs of decoration, and eye dress perhaps. If so, then perhaps Miss Dean ventured through these gardens. That's north. I'm gonna follow the map. And that's that. So this is autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3, turn west and walk for 2 junctions. North to the junction, east to the junction, then north for 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn west, walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. 1. Some torn material. And 2. And then south for 1. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs.
This is where the note from Miss Dean's room leads me. If I look in here, then... Ah! Found it. A strange book. It feels as though it's staring right through me.
Scale. This sigil fills me with dread, but then it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? Despite the modern-looking cover, the pages are old and rough. While they are dry, they smell of peat and moss. I'm not sure what this was written with, but I have a fear it was not ink. Done. This sigil fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? I can make out some Irish letters, but others are unfamiliar to me. Somebody has translated the sigils, Miss Dean perhaps? The first one means to open, and the second means to close. Why on earth did she have this? Those symbols certainly seem like the ones I've been using, but what is their purpose? Chapel and graveyard, only access on Sunday. Can I find any other signs of Miss Dean being in the garden? Because I still haven't been able to conclude that. She's really annoying. Hedge Maze. Firmly locked. This goes to the private residence. So, Hedge Maze. Can I go to Hedge Maze? Yes. I have a map of the maze, so should be fine. Slipper. Prince, small, one shoe came off in the mud. Where was she going? Footprints. They have sunken into the ground when whoever was standing here was here for a while. From their placement, they seem to be following the other person around the maze. Footprint. The mud here is soft, probably from the recent rainfall.
Signor Ward. Yes?
Miss Mantovani.
Yes. And you are?
My name? My name, Signor, is Carmela Mantovani. The same Carmela Mantovani who is hosting tomorrow evening's seance. The guest of honor, if you will.
The psychic? Is that how you know my name?
You flatter my abilities, Signor. No, I overheard the stuff mentioned and you guessed, and worked the rest out. I am something of the detective, no? Another example, I think perhaps perhaps you're here for a different reason. Something not like the others.
And why would you say that, madame?
You do not recognize me or my name. I would wager good money that no others came this far west without some idea of those details. Come, allow me to read your cards. Perhaps we can discover your real reason for attending. Maybe you will find a little direction along the way.
Okay, yeah.
After that display, how can I refuse?
Come closer then, Signor. A 3-card spread, Signor.
If I get the card death 3 times.
1 card for your past, 1 for your present, and 1 for your future. Let us begin. The 3 of Swords. Swords cover the intellectual realm. And this one in particular deals with heartbreak. Love, perhaps, but also grief, sorrow, perhaps even betrayal.
Surely your cards can tell you which.
They're pieces of paper, Signor. They can't answer anything. They put you in front of questions that you may choose to ask yourself. Or not. If these cards are to mean anything, only you will know it. The Tower. Major Arcana. These cards deal with big, life-changing affairs. As you can see, lightning, fire, destruction, and chaos are the purview of this card.
That sounds bad.
What is bad? This card would suggest that you are, or soon will be, in the middle of something significant and unavoidable. Bad is not the right word, but neither is it good. Oh, the wind!
Does that mean anything?
Everything means something, Signor. Normally, a card is upright or reversed. When upright, this card, the Wheel of Fortune, means good luck, prosperity. Reversed, it means, as you may suspect, bad luck and the misfortune. On its side, I believe it means both are possible. I think your future, perhaps all of our futures, are very much in your hands. However you resolve your tower, this here and now, your own reason for attending, it seems likely to affect us all. You see, I was not wrong. There is more for you here than a mere seance.
Indeed. Though I am unsure what all this means.
It means, Signor, tread carefully, but act decisively. So much hangs in the balance. And now, perhaps a more traditional conversation, see? What should we discuss, Signor Ward?
Okay, let me analyze you. Shakes. Miss Mantovani's jewelry is quickly yanking. It's as if her entire body is shaking despite the mild temperature. Well-worn tarot deck worn by years of use. Sunken eyes. Miss Mantovani looks very tired. Mantovani's health. Are you feeling alright, Miss Mantovani? Oh, why do you... I'm alright, I'm fine, it is just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone. Conductor of the Seance. So you are the mystic leading us in the Grand Seance. See, while I began my career with the Tarot, and I love it dearly, it does not provide the same show as the Seance. There is nothing like it. To press your hand to the veil and feel another on the other side, the spirits calling back. And this one, where the veil will fall down like stage curtains, there will be nothing to compare, Signor, I assure you.
That's all.
Of course. Take her.
A key. It doesn't look strong enough for a door. Perhaps for some sort of locker. Ah, this is it. Footprints where I found a small key. More footprints. It looks like they were slowly moving around the hedge maze. For their placement, they seem to be following the other person. Yes. Cloth. A piece of nightdress caught in the maze. From the spacing and weight of these impressions, they are not from somebody moving fast, they seem labored. The hedge is crushed in, as if hit with force. A part of a dress seems to have torn off. More prints. More footprints. It looks like they were slowly moving around the hedge maze. Yeah, that's the same. Petals. What's this? I've seen this symbol before, haven't I? Someone was leading her. Not someone, something. Another memory. But what was that thing with Miss Dean? It was too large to be a person. Transparent? Was it leading her through the maze? If so, to where? Was it another ghost? Something else? And who was the person watching it all? Was that the culprit observing their deeds? Wait, what's that sound? Mr. Doyle.
Oh. Well, what were you going to say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here? Well, I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows, this stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is. I'm less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you. Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter stays between us.
Fine. Dean.
Evelyn Dean?
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something.
Did you see who she was arguing with?
No. All I could tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice, mostly drowned him out. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody maze.
What was the argument about?
I don't know. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him, I guess.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Varley says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 p.m. they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
Who was Miss Dean arguing with? Arguing with before she went missing, and why? I can start by ruling out Father Sinnott and Mr. Finn, as they hadn't arrived by then, and Mr. Doyle, since the information came from him. Walter too, as it was an adult he fought with. 1 p.m. Lunch in the dining room. Need to go to lunch. What did I just see? Was that real? A giant figure is missing. What could it mean? An old anvil covered in cultic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no signs of wear or rusting. Its immense size must mean it was only intended for use by whatever it was that I saw using it. So quoth the raven, nevermore. What's that? What is that? There's something else in there. Is this the same as my dream? An old standing stone with a geometric pattern on it. I wonder if it's real or a replica. So many things in this game. 1 p.m. I need to go to have lunch. Wait, what's this? Monument to my beloved Mary. May those who wander in this maze be as lost as I am without you in my life. That's nice. Mr. Toussaint. A closed-up well, but I can hear water on the other side. It's covered in these markings. I get the sense they are a recent addition, but who would have drawn this? Will you stop throwing mysteries to my face, game? I'm back here. Well, I think this has to be the end of this session. We'll start with lunch next time. Mysteries around Blake Manor and Evelyn Dean keep mounting up. One final eavesdrop.
I have, or had, a friend. She was a priestess of your goddess, Breed. I learned a great deal from her.
Ah, so that's why you're here.
Yes. I've come to scatter her ashes in her homeland. It was her last request.
Aye, you can travel all you like, but the heart never leaves home. Not really. Where will you put her?
I'm not sure what to do with her. Not yet.
Well, if it's Breed she looked at, you could do worse than take her to Fort. Up by Dundalk and Loud. That's where they say she was born. She got it well up there. Great view of the bay and the moorings up that way. Not a bad place to spend eternity.
That sounds nice. Thank you, Mr. O'Finn.
I like Mr. O'Finn. He actually seems to be quite a nice person. Well, I was saying goodbye. Thank you for watching this. It's been already almost 2 hours. Hopefully I'll be able to edit this down to a more manageable episode length. Especially if I drop all the time I was going through the corridors twice for no reason. Oh well, I'll do this, and this will really mark the end. Miss Dean was brought to the Hedge Maze by a shadowy figure while third-party watch.
Thing guided Miss Dean through the grounds, though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this?
They just happened to be there. The shadowy figure came for them too. They were hiding from the entity. The footprints belonged to them.
The extra prints in the Hedge Maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
New mystery, the haunting. And with that bombshell, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time in William Ware Games Corner.